So San Francisco, last year we should have beat San Francisco, but
Right.
due to a due to an incredible amount of unforeseen circumstances, we lost that game. One being which Brandon Ayuk, who's out for the season, um, caught a ball that bounced off the face mask of Kendall Vildor, who has, I think he's played something this year, but we've barely seen any of Kendall Vildor this year, and that's because Brad Holmes went out and revamped this whole secondary. And I just wanted to bring it to the people, man, because I was a little surprised by your answer, because you was hyping me up about Carlton Davis during that Houston Texans game, and so I took it a step further and was like, man, we got to bring back Carlton Davis no matter what. And he was like, whoa, whoa. He's like, yeah, we should bring him back, but I don't know about no matter what. And I'm like, what? So I just want to bring it to the people, man. I just want to see how the people feel, because Carlton Davis has. I was excited about Carlton Davis. I'm sure there are people. I might even fit into this category. I don't know. I have to do some self reflection, but I'm sure Carlton Davis is exceeding the expectations of a lot of people right now, man. He's playing great football. Uh, we played 11 games, if I'm not mistaken. He's played in 10 of them. Only missed one game. He's got 39 tackles. I'm sorry, he's got 50 tackles, 39 solo, 11 assisted, 2 interceptions in that Texans game, and he is 8th. He's tied for 8th in the league with passes defended. Side note, your boy Brian Branch is 2nd in the league with passes defended at 13. Carlton Davis is tied for 8th at 10th, and your boy Kirby Joseph is tied for 12th at 9th. That secondary, bro, is so revamped and so amazing. I also
No,
saw
man, we got the best secondary in the league.
I also saw a tweet from I think it was the Detroit Free Press, maybe, but they put out they put out a nickname for Branch and Kirby Joseph, smash and grab. I like that. I thought that was I thought
Yeah,
that I
that's
thought
perfect, dog. That's
yeah,
perfect.
no, I like that. Kirby Joseph still, let me make sure. Yeah, Kirby Joseph leading the league in interceptions. But that being said though, man, Carlton Davis came here on a trade. They reworked his contract to basically being a 1-year deal. We don't know if they're going to extend him or not, but I think he is a huge piece of why this defense is playing so well. And if you were able to find money for Taylor Decker, Aleem McNeil, I definitely think he fits in that category to garner in a contract extension.
No, man, and so let me put a little context on my answer, man. So you asked me, so you asked me, do I think that they should bring Carl should they bring Carl dang, why am I blanking?
Carlton Davis.
Yeah, should they bring Carlton Davis back? And I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I believe they should bring him. I believe they should bring him back, man. He's out here playing lights out right now. You know what I'm saying? We do have one of the best secondaries in the league. Yeah, you should definitely bring him back. I mean, unless he asking for too much money. I mean, unless he asking for a crazy amount of money. I mean, if he asking for a crazy amount of money, then I mean, you got to move on. And I mean, I don't think that's a crazy statement, man. I mean, with that being said, man, you're gonna have to pay Kirby. You're gonna have to pay Hutch. You know what I'm saying? If Carlton Davis is willing to come back and he's willing to deal for, I'm not saying asking for a cheap contract, but if he asking you to pay him like he's Dion, then yeah, man, you got to move on from him. You know what I'm saying? I would love to have Carlton Davis back, man, but if he, because man, Carlton, like you said, Carlton Davis is out there. He is making plays on the field. I love his interviews. He always saying exactly what we're thinking. You know what I'm saying? As fans. But if he's asking for too much money, it's just too many guys to pay, and you got too many DBs behind them to just give them a whole house and a farm. You know what I'm saying? So if you can find money for him, great. But if he's asking for too much from the budget, if he gets the big head and wants to be paid, top 10 money, and we got all these other guys to pay, I'm just not for it, man.
I'm glad you put it like that, because that'd be an easy way for me to sum it up. Would you pay? Well, I mean, you said it right there. So you wouldn't pay top 10 money to Carlton Davis for 2 years. If he asked for top 10 money, you say, all right, we could do it, but we can only do it for 2 years. And then after that, we got to go from there. So basically what I'm saying is a 2-year extension right now, top 10 money.
It would depend on all who we had to pay next year.
I feel you. That's a fair answer. I'm all in, but I respect that answer.
Yeah. I mean, like, if I'm giving out contracts, man, if I'm giving out top 10 contracts, I think his will be the last. Is where I'll put it. I will make sure I lock Hutch down. I will make sure I lock Kirby down.
I can't